Hey guys, thought I'd come on here, and as you could see, thought I'd do a bit of a review or overview of the newest and most recent addition to the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic fan series, Guardians of Harmony series. That of course is probably considered one of the more highly anticipated figures or collectibles they were bringing out, and that of course is the Trixie Lulamoon and Starlight Glimmer rocket figure. I got this recently, as I've talked about before. I saw this on Amazon, just like a lot of us did. Saw this on Amazon previously, but a lot of us saw it for double what it was worth, and basically we also saw a release date of September, and now in some areas November. But you know, as much as a lot of us considered getting it, a lot of us thankfully were patient enough, because we knew that we had heard somewhere it was supposed to come out during the summer, and thank God we did wait, because last week, just around the time I think Comic-Con was starting up and all that, Equestria Daily through the Twitter page and their website announced that Amazon had officially put this online for its regular price. This was official that, well, Amazon and Hasbro mostly, and Amazon had put this up for retail. Put this up for official retail, I should say, for its actual price. And of course, the same went for places like GameStop, and I'm pretty sure Target, and some Walmarts and Walgreens, and any place that may sell it. This went up for sale, or this went up for purchase officially during Comic-Con weekend. And what happened was, and what happened is, the moment that was announced, the reaction people had towards it was just like, okay, we got to get this thing now before it runs out, because like I said, this is probably one of the more anticipated sets of figures or collectibles that was going to be part of the fan series, and along with the Storm King, and along with the other one I may review later, and that is DJ Pone 3, aka Vinyl Scratch. But this so far is probably the most anticipated one, because a lot of people wanted to get their hands on it, and a lot of people did. A lot of people already had their hands on it, but they had their hands basically on basically some that had been distributed and released early in specialized stores like Big Bad Toy Store, online Big Bad Toy Store, and places like that, and certain other parts of the world. Retailers had already started selling this, and people were buying up, I think, a bunch of these just to sell them, or probably just to keep one for themselves, but to sell the others, like I mentioned earlier, at double the price they were originally intended for. So thank God, we all waited and thought, okay, it's coming, it will be coming, and we'll be able to get it at a decent price. And we did. The price range, depending on where you go, it's about around $20 to $22 depending. I got this was for about $21.99, so about $22. GameStop had theirs, from what Ben and John and Ben's Toy Bin showed, was about $20, $19.99. So it all depends on where you go, how you get it. And my Walmart job in Patterson has not yet distributed this yet to be sold. I'm not sure about the Walmart stores elsewhere, like Modesto and Turlock and Los Banos and all that, but like I said, the moment I found out about this, I immediately jumped on it like everybody else did. And just like everybody else, on that same day we all found out of its official distribution, its official release here in the States at its official retail price, especially online, like places like Amazon, the moment we found out, and within, I can almost suspect, an hour, maybe less, this sold out. All the copies that Amazon had listed sold out the moment it officially went up for sale. So I was thankful to get one of them. So yeah, I have one of the first official Starlight and Trixie fan series, and as you can see here, it's just everything people were hoping for. It was everything it was hyped up to be. The design is beautiful, very well sculpted. The way it's presented is Trixie has basically used her magic to launch this rocket, and the rocket's so powerful that it's basically blasted her hat off of her head, and Starlight has grabbed it before it really just flies away. But really, the sculpture here looks really good. I really like it. The rocket is really a really nice design with the star pattern on the rocket, and then of course some of the purple stripe pattern here with the rocket. Really good. The cloud, the smoke that it makes, really sculpted very nice in a very translucent way. Ben and John, when they reviewed this, basically said that you could see that it's got a lot of other things. A lot of detail was basically put into this, as Ben and John put it. Sorry about that. As Ben and John said, a lot of detail was put into this. For example, if you could tell, you could definitely see that there's some stars and some stars and moons in there a little bit, little stars and stuff in the figure. So really nice attention to detail, as you could see, just really nice attention to the detail there. And of course that's the flat part, and then on the back, just really good. And the way they sculpt, and as far as Trixie and Starlight go, very character accurate. There's no doubt about that. It feels like, I think Ben and John said it best, it feels like this was taken from an actual scene in the show, from an episode, but we don't know what that one is. It could be the upcoming episode that involves them. We don't really know. But yeah, it looks like they took a picture from a screenshot and just decided to go with that as the new sculpture on the fan series. But overall, just really nice, and like I said, very character accurate. Really character accurate. You got Trixie's tail right here underneath Starlight's leg. Very good detail. And you could definitely tell it doesn't really blend in or anything, and it does feel very flexible. It feels flexible, so that's pretty good. That's pretty cool there. That's pretty cool to get that flexibility in there. You can't say the same for Starlight's, but still, really nice, really cool to see that detail put in there. One thing that Ben and John did point out, and the cape is movable too, you can move the cape a little bit. One thing that Ben and John did point out is they don't have the cutie marks on that side, but they do have the cutie marks on this side, which is probably what Hasbro is figuring going to be the side that a lot of people display it on. I mean, Ben and John are right about one thing: you can display it either way, but I think Hasbro realizes that most people are going to display it this way because it shows the cutie marks, and it's more like this is, and basically, like they mentioned, this is almost basically like how you would see it off a screenshot of an episode. So overall, really nice, and again, the details just really great. I mean, you even get a start. I mean, the way they sculpted it, it doesn't look like anything's running into each other that much. I mean, you can see Starlight's eyes here, eye on this side where she's holding the hat. You can still see her eyes there. You still see her eye there. Like the hat is not running into that, so that's pretty cool. Overall, the detail is just great. Her hair detailed perfectly, so like I said, this really blends into each other very well. Heck, you even have the tongue sticking out, and sometimes with these things, they kind of forget about the tongue. So overall, just tremendous. That's just a tremendous job here. And then on the bottom here, you could see where it's kind of like the smoke and everything is just taking off out, coming out of the rocket as they're taking off and everything. So just great, just a tremendous job. Just a great overall job by Hasbro's creative team and and such on this sculpt. Just really great, and I can't really say any more than I think I can, and I don't think I can say any more than what Ben and John have said. But one thing I can say is, if you can get your hands on this, my advice, first of all, wait till it's officially released or re-released, because they're going to restock. So wait till it's officially restocked. Don't go with the scalpers. They're going to sell it for $49, $50 or whatever, $75 or whatever the case may be. Well, don't try to buy from those that are going to charge 2 times, 3 times its original price. Wait until it's officially restocked, either online at Amazon, or restocked online or physically in store at places like Target, Walmart, Walgreens, GameStop, you name it, Entertainment Earth. You kind of get the idea. Wait until they officially restock this and then get it at its actual retail price. You will be glad you did. And this definitely is a worthy piece to your fan series collection. I mean, so far I've gotten, from what I can tell, tell you right now, I have gotten most of the fan series, as far as I know, most of them. I got Celestia, Luna, Nightmare Moon. Like I said, I recently got DJ Pone 3 vinyl scratch. I got the Storm King over here. I got, Twilight and Tempest right over here. I got Discord, I got Crystallis. So I got some of the main ones that you just keep as like a collectible. So definitely highly recommend getting this, and I hope you, and again, like I said, I would wait until it gets restocked, and that's really all I can say. I hope that the next one they do, because it looks like they're doing these once or twice a year, I hope the next one they do, if they only do one a year, and rumor going around that season 9 could be the last season, I hope they do one with all of the main 7. I'm talking the main 6 and Starlight and Spike. So basically like the main cast that you see right now. I hope they do that, because that right there, just a group shot as part of just a group sculpture with all main 8 characters, maybe even Sunset thrown in there, would be tremendous. But a group shot, a group sculpture of the main 6, Starlight and Spike, I think would be a tremendous addition, and a great way to probably close out the fan series based on Gen 4, if season 9 is the last season. The other one I would like to see is an individual one of Tempest. I mean, like I said, we got one with her and Twilight, but I would like to see one with her just by herself. That would be amazing. So, but overall, I highly recommend getting this. This definitely lives up to the hype of being one of the more anticipated ones that they've done. It's a great addition to your collection, and really that's all I can say. I can't say any more than that. Let me know what you guys think down below. Comment if you like, and I'll talk to y'all later.